You guys, I'm absolutely blown away today. I'm on cloud nine. I'm celebrating. I'm listening to my favorite music. I'm all relaxed. I found an excuse to drink. It doesn't take me much to drink, but I found an excuse. It's just amazing the response I've gotten from this video, and it does mean a lot to me that I am appreciated and that my words of wisdom and my hot takes were not just ramblings of a madman, but they were actually appreciated from a nobody who literally came out of nowhere. Let's go over the response that we got. So, yeah, this is the handsome devil. They saw a lot of value in this person. Well, they didn't at first. They thought I was a meth-addled fucking corpse when I dropped this video. I just hot dropped this video into the thread because, you know, I made it, like, I had this video idea for days and I was just gonna release it to my channel with like 12 subscribers and no one would find it, but I assume, you know, I thought like this was a hot take and people didn't need to hear this, and it turns out people did appreciate it. Fuck. Who gives a shit? So yeah, people say I look like a meth-addled corpse, but they do see value in what I'm saying. They try and threaten me here. Oh, focus. Oh yeah, you want to make that gambit there, Rudy, is it? You found me. I have no experience with internet retards, and I know no internet lore, so I came in with my real name and real place of residence there when I was making that video. Excuse me. Yeah, so I say it's a one-off here, but the response I get is actually, like, very flattering. Like, yeah, decent video, good takes. Almost no dead air. Like, this really means a lot, and this is the comment that I was thinking about today at work. You know, I'm valued and appreciated, as a newcomer. People are deciding to give me a chance, and, I guess what I'm gonna do going forward, I have content planned. I'm not just gonna go in blind like an idiot. I do have stuff down the line, and I guess my objective here is to prove to you guys that I am worthy of listening to 4 hours at a time, which I do think I am. I was listening to that video again that I made, and I do think what I have to say is insightful, and I do think people saw that in me, so I think I owe it to this community. I've just consumed so much content while being a lurker and sitting on the sidelines. I think I owe it to myself and to people who might watch that you know, I'm at least gonna try here. That video I made about PvP and Surfer, it was in good faith. It's a labor of love, and if they do see it, which I don't really care if they do, they will see that it is like a tribute and a love letter to them, and I do love those guys. But I did mean everything I said in that video. I do have a lot of more interesting stuff. I don't know what else I can say about PvP and Surfer. I mean, I do have more takes I could give out, but nothing really to make another video on. If like Ethan Ralph or like Andy Worski finds that video and wants to have me on, I guess I could give my remaining hot takes and like expose myself to a new audience, which is what I want. I think it's only a matter of time before the rest of the PvP audience finds that video. We're at, let's go to the analytics here. We're at like 500 views now after only a day. Yeah, like 30 minutes ago we were at 500. We're at 73 hours of watch time. So, like, people are, like, sitting down for 2 hours and listening to me, and that does mean a lot. Like, even though I know you guys are fucking idiots and you'll listen to anyone rant about something for hours and hours at a time, it's why Mauler has so many subscribers. But I don't want to be, like, an idiot like that who has, like, a large fan base of dispersed retards who don't actually really enjoy the person. I prefer a more condensed fan base. I'm kind of shooting like very, very hopefully like 1,000 views on these videos max. Like they might not do better than 50, but I just got to get them out there. But what I have planned is I don't want to do what normal people typically do when talking about lolcows. I really only want to talk about people who have like deep personal fucking psychological issues that I can deep dive and analyze. And I do think that is interesting content that not many people do. So my next video, which will probably come out in a few days or maybe the weekend, because gotta get high. I'm fucking lazy. I'm working. I don't really give a shit. So yeah, in the next week, definitely, we got a 4chan retard, a well-known man who did only one disgusting thing for fucking years, and it's not enough just to talk about that. There are a lot of psychological things going on with him, and I think that'll be interesting to go into. I have another lolcow. This one will be kind of hard to make a video on, because it is very, very personal to me, and I don't think that's something most people would be into. And he has no online footprint. I just know this guy in real life. But there is a lot to say about him, and a lot of the stuff that came from that PPP video was learned with my interactions with this guy. So I think going over all that will be very interesting, and I'll definitely enjoy doing it. I have like work history. Again, just because I had a job that was very interesting that took me around Toronto, the most cucked city on legendary city. It's known for being the most cucked place, but no one really knows what it's like to live there and interact with the people who live in the city. So I think that'll be interesting to go over, like a first-hand account of what it's like to live in Toronto and work at a place for 4 years. I think that'll be cool. I want to do lectures on like anime and like movies and stuff. If you've ever watched the Procrastinators podcast, they did one on like One Piece and like Tails gets trolled, but their content is garbage because they enjoy shit like One Piece, and One Piece is just for fucking idiots. So and there's like nothing going on like behind. There's nothing to analyze in One Piece. It's just fucking garbage. So we're gonna do better shit. Yeah, we're gonna do more intelligent content, because that's really what I want to go for. The next video I want to do, because I've wanted to do some of this stuff for years, like that lecture was a video I've wanted to do for some time, but just never got around to it. But it was this PPP drama because I knew so much about it, and because I had the knowledge to make such hot takes. Sorry. I had the knowledge to make such hot takes that I felt like I was the only one capable of making that video. So there is a lot of content that I've wanted to do here for some time, like a Fallout New Vegas deep dive, because I've played Fallout for like probably 2,000 hours, and I have my best friend, my roommate, I've wanted to do this video with him for some time because we can go on for hours and hours and hours about that game. So it needs to be documented, but I go to him, and I tell him about the video I made about PPP and Surfer, and he doesn't know who these guys are, because he's like a liberal, and I tell him about that, so I say, hey, I want to do this Fallout video, and the first thing he says to me is, you gotta blur out my face and scramble my voice. And I can't blame him for that after all the Surfer shit that's happened, because, like, even he's intelligent enough to know that this is like a vortex of shit that you'll get sucked into. And even a retard with me with like 20 subscribers and only like 500 video views, even he's intelligent enough not to get involved in this hemisphere of shit. But I really want to do that, so I'll see what we can work out. We want to get like drunk. So yeah, it'll be like a Fallout New Vegas deep dive, but every like 30 minutes we slam a beer. It'll be fun. But we really, we're not going to just go in blind. We want to know, we're going to like play through the game again. So that might be like further down the line. But these other things, the lolcows and the lecture, I could probably get out. The lecture, it'll take a bit of time to prepare, but the other shit will come out pretty soon. Stuff I might want to do in the future if this pans out. This first phase is just a crash test. We'll see how it goes. Movie and book reviews. You know, there are a lot of interesting books with a lot of deep things to say about them and themes that people might miss out on. I was watching Megamind the other day, and it has a lot of shit to say. So that might be my first movie review. And I'm reading Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yeah, so yeah, I'll do a video on that. There's a lot to say about that, and like the people who really enjoy that type of shit. You know, I don't really subscribe to that type of idea, but it may take me a while to finish that book because, you know, I gotta be degenerate. Video streams. Again, like I want to do something unique. Like I don't just want to like play like I don't know Hearts of Iron and like stream that shit. We'll play like a retarded game. Like we'll play Halo, but you can only use one hand, and every time you die, you gotta take a shot from a paintball gun. Or like we'll play Half-Life Alyx, and like we'll shoot paintballs at the person who's playing, and like we'll just do that for 5 hours. I hope my roommate, I hope he's foolish enough to agree to this fucking shit. I might have to find a surfer. I might have to find a retard to do all this content with, but we'll just see how that pans out. Being a public nuisance. Yeah, I'll strap a GoPro to myself and just be my belligerent self in public. Fear entertainment. I think if I do that content though, my roommate probably won't want anything to do with me, rightfully so, and I don't think anyone will want to have anything to do with me. So that's a maybe. And then I have camping. You know, I'm an outdoorsman. I love cycling and I love camping. I'm not very good at it. I haven't done it very often. So I think challenging myself to cross like Ontario without a map and a bike with flat tires might be entertaining. We'll just yeah, I'll see how this goes. I'll see what the response is to everything. I'm actually really excited to get this content out here, and I am serious about this, at least for now. This is probably the worst decision I've ever made. In a year from now, I'll be sucked into this shit vortex. I'll be doxxed, and all my future employment prospects and everything I want to do in the future will be wasted. So, yeah, thanks for sticking around. No more content today. I just wanted to get this video out. I'm just gonna continue smoking weed and playing Call of Duty and listening to British jazz. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah. Let's see what we can do going forward. It'll be interesting. I promise.